2025 is here, and so is the chaos. The stock market's been swinging like a wrecking ball. Inflation just crept back up, despite what the headlines promised, and over 200 regional banks are reportedly undercapitalized, according to the FDIC. But for one retired engineer in Scottsdale, Arizona, 65-year-old Thomas H., this year's market roller coaster didn't shake him one bit. Why? Because in late 2024, after a brutally honest conversation with his advisor, he rolled over exactly $523,479 from his IRA into something most Americans have never considered, a gold IRA. And that decision might just be the smartest move of his retirement. But hang tight. I'll tell you exactly what made him act in a minute. First, we need to talk about the storm we're all heading into. According to a February 2025 report from the Congressional Budget Office, the U.S. national debt is now on track to hit $41 trillion by the end of the year. That's not a typo. $41 trillion. Meanwhile, President Trump recently slammed the Fed's yo-yo strategy of tightening and then loosening policy again, saying it's creating artificial highs and leaving everyday Americans holding the bag when the bubble bursts. Retirees especially are at risk. Because if you're still holding all your retirement assets in the market, you're not just riding the wave, you're betting your life savings on it. And let's face it, you didn't spend 40 years working, saving, and sacrificing just to leave your future at the mercy of Wall Street. That brings us back to Thomas. He'd always played it safe, maxed out his 401k, diversified across stocks and bonds, even had a small rental property. But as inflation started eroding his purchasing power and the banks felt shakier by the day, he asked himself, what happens if the dollar keeps losing value? That's when he took the first step that changed everything. He requested a free gold IRA guide from a trusted provider. No sales pitch, no silver gimmicks. Just real education, one-on-one. Within weeks, he was on a short, pressure-free call where an expert walked him through how a gold IRA works and how it could help him hedge against everything we just talked about. So what is a gold IRA? It's a self-directed IRA that lets you hold physical gold or other precious metals as part of your retirement account. That means if the market crashes tomorrow, your gold doesn't go with it. And it's not about betting on gold skyrocketing. It's about protection, stability, security. It's about making sure that no matter what happens in Washington or Wall Street or overseas, you've got a foundation that lasts. And Thomas isn't the only one. Just last month, Linda S., a retired teacher from Fort Myers, Florida, moved $311,200 into a gold IRA because she wanted something real, something I can see and hold, not just numbers on a screen. Here's the deal. If you're an American retiree with $100,000 or more saved in a traditional IRA or 401k, you owe it to yourself to at least explore this strategy. So here's what I recommend. Do what Thomas did. Start by grabbing the free gold IRA guide. There's no cost, no obligation, and no sales pressure. Just straightforward answers from someone who actually listens. Because this isn't about panic. It's about preparation. And the truth is, the story of Thomas's smart move in 2024, it started with that one simple step. That free guide. Now, a year later, his biggest concern is whether to travel to Italy or Iceland this summer. Imagine that kind of peace of mind. So if you're watching this and you've worked hard to build your nest egg, don't let it vanish in the next market downturn. Protect it, preserve it, and if it makes sense, pass it on to the next generation. Click the link below to request your free gold IRA guide and schedule a short educational call with someone who actually cares about your retirement goals, not selling you a dream. You've earned this security. Now let's help you keep it.